Hi, it's Wednesday the 24th of June, and we thought we'd take a beat, 48 hours altogether, before we made some comment about the news on the resignation of Keir Starmer and the Prime Minister-elect, Andy Burnham. And that is true, it's a Prime Minister-elect. So, a few points I wanted to make in the next 3 minutes. Firstly, a change in Prime Minister, is not unusual during these times. Let's face it, we've had 5 in the space of no time at all, haven't we? So that just shows how broken politics is and how it's become a point about the person rather than about the policies. We think that's entirely wrong, and people should start to look at exactly what each party actually says and, more importantly, what they do. And this is the point where we don't think anything is going to change, particularly in the next year, maybe even 2 years. However, let's give Andy Burnham, assuming he gets in there, some due. In Manchester, he improved the public transport. He has some decent regional growth as well, and he looks to be a proponent of devolution. However, that devolution only came down to mayoral level, and we need it to come down to local level so local communities can benefit rather than just the conglomerate. So if he does start devolution, which we expect him to do, then we want it to come down to the locale. So one area where Burnham has actually been different to the Labour Party is on digital ID, where he's publicly said he doesn't want one. More detailed really is that he doesn't want it linked to employment. So let's see where he goes with that. We would absolutely support him with no digital ID, fundamental to our beliefs and our policies. So let's see where he goes with that. On immigration, he's flip-flopped a little bit here. He's publicly supported of late what the Labour say they're doing in reducing immigration, and let's see if that actually really happens. But behind the scenes, he has, because he's more left than Starmer and the cabinet is, then he would support migrants as they come over. So, jury's out on that front. And finally, and probably most importantly, is what kind of government do we think it will arrive if Burnham does get into number 10? Will it be the one that refuses digital ID, which would be a big thumbs up from us? Would it be the one that wants to move further to the left and therefore give even more money to those people who don't necessarily contribute to society in the way we would want? Will it be a devolution? And will the devolution only sit at mayoral level, in which case it's no devolution at all as far as we're concerned? It needs to be at the locale. But to go back to what we said at the start, a change of leader is not a change of the party, a change in policy immediately. Sometimes it's better the devil you know, and the devil we knew with Starmer and his cronies were that they were shocking. So, let's see how this guy does, shall we?
I have an addendum as well, and I break the tradition here because normally I wouldn't add any links to any of our videos here. You get more than enough, I think, through your own feeds. But I've just watched the Alliance for Responsible Citizenship and the start of their conference, which is the third one I think they started in 2023, and I like to see them as the anti-WEF. Don't agree with everything they say, but they are very, very good, and Konstantin Kisin has just nailed it completely in his opening remarks. So I could recommend you watching it from 7 minutes 20 to about 8.5, 9 minutes, but do have a look at the whole 14 minutes because it resonates hugely with us and talks actually to what I spoke about last week about our strapline on freedom, fairness and responsibility. So have a watch of this, it's in the link below, and it's still going, so have a watch of some of the other things, quite thought-provoking.